You are now watching EDUC Channel 5 Evening News with Oneydy Alonzo, Janice Guys, Erika Rico with weather, and Brittney Strahan with traffic.
Good evening, I'm Oneydy Alonzo.
And I'm Janice Guys. It's December 10th, and thank you for tuning into EDUC Channel 5 Evening News.
In this special segment, we will talk about one of the most important factors affecting our children and teachers in the educational system, needs. But first, let's go to Erika Rico with weather.
In the city of hierarchy of needs, the forecast on Monday will be rainstorm caused by physiological needs, which is the lack of food, water, warmth, and rest. And then on Tuesday, there will be a tornado. You will need to find security and safety. And on Wednesday, it will be sunny. You'll be able to spend time with your friends and loved ones. And then on Thursday, there's going to be strong winds, which is caused by the feeling of accomplishment. And then on Friday, there will be thunder caused by self-actualization, which is when you reach your full potential and you become creative with activities.
Now to Brittney for traffic. What's it looking like out there, Brittney?
Hi, this is Brittney coming to you live with traffic from inside the classroom. As of right now, there seems to be a slight delay in the independent work area. We are experiencing a heavy pileup of excessive talking amongst the students. Oh, as of right now, we are receiving new reports that the excessive talking is being cleared up. As we take a look back at the classroom, we can see that all traffic jams are clear and learning is a go. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Let's begin our segment on needs. Why is it so important to acknowledge the needs of students and teachers alike?
Hello, Oneydy. Let's begin with a brief introduction of Abraham Maslow. As one of the most well-known psychologists of the 21st century, his theory on the hierarchy of needs has been influential to educators who study educational psychology. His theory has been used substantially to research what causes certain students to lack motivation in schools. Oneydy will go into a little more detail on what some of those needs are.
Let's begin with the basic needs or physiological needs. These needs are essential for all human beings to live. Some examples: air, food, water, clothing, and sleep. Some students, as well as teachers, come to school lacking some of these needs. Whether it is hunger or lack of clothing or sleep, schools must be alert in observing everyone that may lack these needs. If someone is constantly tired, wearing the same clothes daily, or looking for something to eat, our schools must be vigilant to find ways to provide our students and teachers with these physiological needs. Once a person has successfully retained those needs, we come to the next level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs: safety and security. This need includes having a home, employment, social abilities, and health. For physiological safety and security needs, schools nationwide rely on a program called Communities in Schools. On their website, their motto says, "Through a school-based coordinator, we bring community resources into schools to empower success for all students by removing barriers for vulnerable students at risk of dropping out, keeping kids in schools and on the path to graduation, and leveraging evidence, relationships, and local resources to drive results." Back to you, Janice.
The next level up to Maslow's hierarchy of needs is love and belonging. These needs include friendships, family, intimacy, and sense of connection. For example, having schoolmates you can rely on to chat with and have fun outside of school. Receiving love and attention can be difficult for some students that do not have families. Some students may be here on their own while their parents live in an entirely different country. Some students may be in foster care. Some teachers or students may be going through abuse at home. Many students and teachers can have feelings of loneliness and hopelessness. The fourth level is self-esteem. Confidence, respect for others, and pride in achievements can have a large effect on motivation. If teachers or students lack self-esteem, it can be difficult to motivate them. If you see someone in school that seems to lack love, belonging, or self-esteem, they should seek help by speaking with the counselor, teacher, or a friend. If for any reason you suspect that someone may be going through physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, call the police. They will direct you to the proper resources. Back to you, Oneydy.
Thank you, Janice. The final need is self-actualization. This need includes creativity, morality, and acceptance. This need takes the most intellect. It is a goal-oriented need. This is the need that we must have all of our students and teachers achieve. With this need, our schools can be the perfect haven for future presidents, professors, engineers, linguists, and most importantly, happy people. At this time, we will have Miss Elizabeth Lopez, Assistant Principal at Dr. Eric Carr High School.
Good evening, Ms. Lopez, and thank you for taking time out of your busy day to speak with us. Let's begin our questions. Ms. Lopez, in your words, what do you think differentiated instruction means?
A good teacher would make it a practice to determine whether a student learns with tactile, visuals, cues, lecture, getting up and moving around, learning in groups, or works better independently. When a teacher is building a relationship with their students, it will become obvious to the teacher which one fits the student so they can be successful in their classroom.
Do you feel it is the teacher's responsibility to learn the student's learning style, or do you feel that students should be made to conform to the teacher's teaching style?
It is imperative the teacher learns the student's learning style. The teacher can observe and take mental notes to see if a student responds better if they are lecturing or doing hands-on activities. We have these students for 8 to 9 months, and every child learns differently. If the goal at the end of 9 months is to have the student learn, feel confident in what they have learned, and to be prepared for the next grade, then learning how the student learned can make the goal very attainable.
Ms. Lopez, what does a student need to be successful in the classroom?
The most crucial requirement for a student in a classroom is to know what the purpose is in the classroom. If a student feels as if they are there for a reason, they are wanted there, and they have a purpose in being there, they are more apt to respond positively, likely to be more engaged and receptive to learning what you have prepared. The student needs to be able to answer the questions to themselves: why am I here, and what is my purpose in this classroom, so they can take the knowledge that they learn in the class beyond the classroom walls and in the future.
What can teachers do for students if their basic needs such as food, sleep, medicine, and hygiene are not met?
The relationship that we build with our students is so vital in the ability to recognize when the student needs help in any way. It is true that kiddos come into our school with their basic needs not being met. We can expect them to function productively in any way if they are hungry, tired for reasons not in their control, or being neglected in any way. It is a teacher's responsibility to be aware and knowledgeable of the resources available to the students who are in need so they can be helped.
Thank you for your time, Ms. Lopez. Back to you, Oneydy.
Thank you, Janice. From all of us at EDUC Channel 5 Evening News, have a wonderful night and have a better morning. Peace.